Good morning. It's Dana. I'm going to make this pretty brief because I feel like my post kind of explained it all. So we're talking, stop, go along. We're talking today about letting stuff go. I wrote a blog post earlier this morning all about this idea of all these kernels of things that came along my path this week, all pointing to one simple thing. Can you let it go? What is it? It is whatever is hanging you up. In my case, it's a number of things, but the ultimate hang up for me, the single biggest struggle of my entire life is the phrase, yup, comma, you're a real big girl. Now, for someone who doesn't care about that, that might sound preposterous to you. Let me promise you, it was not preposterous for me. It continues to not be preposterous for me. It's a phrase I heard all the time growing up. Yep, you're a real big girl. And it was always said with a little bit of about it, which did not help the case. But earlier this week, I had a series of realizations. And I want to read you something that I read in Daily Dose. So if you've already heard this, I apologize, but it's so powerful. I think it's worth hearing again. This is from The Gift by Dr. Edith Eger. I'm a prisoner and a victim when I minimize or deny my pain. And I'm a prisoner and a victim when I hold on to regret. Regret is the wish to change the past. It's what we experience when we can't acknowledge that we're powerless, that something already happened, that we can't change a single thing. So I invite you to go back and read the blog post. I'll put it in these comments as well, but it's already on the Dana Del Val page. But where are you living with regret? And here's why it's so damaging. What can you do about it? Nothing. You can do nothing to go back and fix it. I can't go back in time and ask my mom to stop telling me I'm a real big girl. I can't do it. All I can do is take right this minute, going forward, and decide how I'm going to manage it. And for me, this week, I had one of those bonkers breakthrough moments, and I shed it. I just shed 48 years and 2 months almost of letting a sentence that wasn't even apparently intended to make me feel bad. I don't understand that, but I wasn't the sayer, I was the receiver. So if it wasn't intended to make me feel bad and it's been apologized for, then it is only on me to decide if I'm going to hold on to it or let it go. And let me promise you, what holding on to it for all these years has done to me, nothing good. It's affected every decision I've made. It has kept me living so small. I don't want to be a small liver. I want to live large. Let's go with that. I want to have a great, big, internationally known life. You know what's amazing? I want to be as much the movie star today as I did 25 years ago. I've shifted how I want to show up in the world, but my desire to be massive, to be known, to be recognized has never changed. So the reason that hasn't happened for me, I believe now, is because I played victim all these years. Well, I'd like to go off and do that, but I'm a real big girl, so I can't. Guess what? That's a decision of my own making. My mom never said to me, you're a real big girl, comma, and you can't do these other things. That was never part of it. It was just said as its own standalone phrase. So if I still live in Fargo, North Dakota, if I am the mother of a 25-year-old, if I am the spouse of an addict in recovery, if I have a job, the job that I have, if I have made the money that I have made, whatever I have done, if I have used the excuse of, well, I can't have more or better or different, I can't do something that's not this because I'm a real big girl, guess what? Shame on me. Shame on me. Because I can't change the past anyway. So, where are you holding on to something that is not serving you? This has not served me for 1 millisecond of my life. And from today going forward, from March 20, what is it, the 6th, 27th? I don't even know what day it is. Who cares? End of March. From the end of March 2021 going forward, I don't give a flying hoot what size I am. That's irrelevant. And I certainly don't care what someone else wants to tell me. I know what I know about me, and that is the Dana Del Val that's going to start showing up. And for those of you thinking, wow, what's that look like? I don't know. You don't know, I don't know. Because I have never shown up in my realist self, because I have always been introduced unconsciously as, oh, look, it's Dana Del Val. She's a real big girl. Fuck that. I am not a real big girl. I am a real big presence. And I am a real big entity. And the universe is ready for me to embrace that. So that is my challenge to you today. Where do you need to say, you don't have to say the F word, I'm sorry, that was not appropriate. On the other hand, it's how I feel. And why do I have to apologize? This isn't a children's program. So I recant my apology, but you don't have to say that word if that word makes you uncomfortable. You can say whatever you want, but let it go, because it's not serving you. Whatever you think is your reality that is not actually your reality is not serving you. So go, let go of what you need to. Figure out how to be your best self. You owe that to you, and you owe it to the rest of us. Who knows what we are missing out on because you are living under this weight of something that is not even true. And to my mother, who I can't tell if she's watching or not, but eventually she will, I say this. Thank you for all of the good. I wish this wouldn't have shown up in my life, but it did. And for heaven's sakes, of all the terrible things you could have done, this is pretty manageable. So I'm going to manage this going forward, and I want you to know how much I appreciate the good and the bad, because I would not be who I am, where I am, doing what I do, and I certainly wouldn't be going where I'm going if I hadn't had that. So forgive the people you need to forgive. Let go of the stuff you need to let go of. Figure out how to move forward. And this is not a sales pitch, but I guess it is a sales pitch. If you want to do some of this work, then sign up to do the Personal Systems Disruption 6-week course. That ends, your ability to sign up ends on Tuesday. We still have a few slots left. I'd love to see you there. This is the kind of work that is transformational. And this is the kind of work that I am inviting you to come and do. And if you don't want to do it that way, then figure it out for yourself. Let it go. I double dog dare you to let it go. You'll never feel better than you do the second you do. All right, have a great weekend. Best of luck. Whatever is weighing you down, cut the rope, shed the skin, drop the image, and let it go. I'll see you next week. Bye.